Hi, my name is Amira Shahinda binti Yusri. So our project is called the Student Internship Management System, or SIMS for short. The system is designed to help manage the internship process across the devices, emails, manual transcripts, manual records. So basically, SIMS brings everything into one centralized systems. Student can search and apply for internships, track their internship progress, submit their logbooks, while employers can post vacancies, evaluate students, while coordinators can monitor the placements and assign supervisors. Overall, the system helps make the internship process more organized, efficient, and easier to manage for everyone.
So next, why it is suitable for our project? SIM is suitable as an object-oriented project because it contains multiple roles such as students, employers, internship coordinator, supervisor, and system administrator. Each of these roles have their own roles that can be represented as a class with its own attributes and methods. For example, a student can have an attribute like student ID and name, while methods include applying for internships and submitting logbooks. The system also involves interaction between different objects, such as students applying to vacancies that were posted by the employers. Lastly, the system can be easily expanded in the future by adding new features or adding user roles without affecting the entire system.
So next, move on to our next slide, the information gathering methods. So before developing SIMS, our group conducted an information gathering to better understand the current process of internship and identify any current problems that we have. So we collected information from 4 different stakeholders because the stakeholder plays an important role in the internship process, and they are the main target audience, or will be the main user of SIMS. So our first stakeholders, we have students. We get information from students, more specifically a few of our seniors from Unique MIT that are going through internships. We choose them because they are the main users of the system. They are the one who will be going for internship, right? So from the survey, we found that the students spend a lot of time searching for internship opportunities, because internship vacancies and advertisement are posted on so many different platforms, so it is everywhere, and it just delays their overall internship process and just slows them down. Okay, so the next internship coordinator, we have next we interviewed the internship coordinator because they are responsible for approving placements and monitoring the student process. Through the interview, we discovered that keeping track of students internship progress can be difficult and time consuming, especially when it is done manually. So the next stakeholder is the employers. We also distributed questionnaires to a few of our senior employers that are willing to answer. So we selected employers because they post internship vacancies and manage student applications. The questionnaire showed that receiving resumes through different emails makes application difficult to organize and manage. So it is quite disorganized, you know. So last one is the system administrator. Finally, we conducted an interview with them and documented their reviews. We chose them because they are responsible for the system security overall and the user access control. We found that protecting student data and limiting the user access are important requirement for the system, which is why we added system administrator as our last stakeholders. That's it.
Hi, my name is Amir Hakim. So here I will present the design of Student Internship Management System. This system is designed to streamline the internship process for students by involving multiple stakeholders such as students, employers, coordinators, supervisor, and administrator. Let's begin with the use case diagram. This diagram provides a high-level overview of who interact with the system and what action they can perform. For the student, they can apply for internship, manage profile, and submit logbook. For the employers, they can post vacancy and manage application. Coordinator can assign supervisor, approve application, and generate report. We also have supervisor, which is they can evaluate student performance and provide feedback. Lastly, it is administrator. They can manage user account and system configuration. This diagram helps us to understand the responsibility of each actor in the system. Next, let's look at the activity diagram. This diagram illustrates the dynamic flow of activity throughout the internship lifecycle. First, we have authentication for secure login for student, employer, and coordinator. After that, we have search and apply. This can help students browse internship and submit application. For the employer review, it can help employer review the student application. After that, we got a coordinator approval. Coordinator oversee placement and approve requests. For the second last, logbook submission. Students regularly update and submit their logbook. Lastly, it is evaluation. Supervisor provide performance feedback and final evaluation. This diagram shows the complete internship process, ensuring that every stakeholder role is clearly defined. For the conclusion, the use case diagram explains what does what, while the activity diagram shows how the process flows from start to the finish. With this, the internship process become more structured, transparent, and efficient.
Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Muhammad Afiq Najmi, and I'm here gonna present about class diagram, the structural diagram for class diagram. So the class diagram illustrates the static structure of the student internship management system SIM. It details the core entities, classes, their attribute, operations, method, and the fundamental relationship that connect them, serving as a blueprint for the system data model. So for the key entities and relationship, student manage personal profile, applies for internship and submit log. For the employer, it posts internship vacancies and review for student application. For the internship, it represents a specific opportunity offered by an employer and applied by student. And for the application, links a student to an internship, tracking its status like submitted, reviewed, and approved. For supervisor, assigned to an internship responsible for guiding student and conducting evaluation. Evaluation are records and supervisory assessment of a student performance during an internship. For logbooks, a record maintained by a student documenting their activities and progress throughout an internship. So, the association defines how these classes interact. For example, an employer posts multiple internships and a student can submit multiple applications. We go into next one is sequence diagram. The sequence diagram vividly illustrates the interaction between different actors and the student internship management system, or SIMS, over time. So it captures the order of message exchange between objects or roles within a specific use case, provide a detailed view of the system dynamic behavior. This diagram is essential for understanding the chronological flow of operation and how various components collaborate to achieve a desired outcome. For the key message flow illustrated, which is for authentication, it demonstrates the login process, including user input and system validation for the credential. Next is search and apply, details how a student queries for internship, views detail, and submit an application. Employee review, show the employer's interaction with the system to post vacancies, access application, and manage interview schedule. Coordinator approval, outline the coordinator step for reviewing student application, approving placement, and assigning supervisor. Logbook submission illustrates the student process for recording daily activities and submitting logbook for review. Evaluation depicts the supervisor's action in assessing student logbook, conducting performance evaluation, and submit feedback for the system. Each vertical line represents a lifeline for an actor or system component, and horizontal arrow demote message paths between them, clarifying the sequence and dependency of each session. So that's all from me. I'm gonna pass it to my other member.
Okay, so we go to the next part, which is the system input and output. So this system is to understand the flow of information into and out of the student internship management system, which is crucial for the effective design that includes various forms for data entry and comprehensive report for performance monitoring and analysis. So from the system input, which is form, we have the login page that have email or username and password authenticator for all users. Second one is logbook submission form, which have weekly activities, skill learn, reflection, and supporting documents. The third one is internship application form, company selection, position, internship periods, and resume submission that have in it. The first one, it have vacancy posting form, job title requirements, allowance, and application deadline for the employers in it. And also the fifth one is student profile form. They have their own the student resume uploaded. And for the next session, which is the system output, which is specifically the reports, we have the two. The first one is it is internship placement reports that have detailed view of student placements, assigned companies, supervisors, and also status tracking. And the second one is student evaluation report, which performance rating, feedbacks from employers or supervisors, attendance, and also communication skills analysis. That's all. Thank you.